Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Elite Force 2. After our victory over the giant Borg drone, we get a cutscene. This cutscene, as you know from the introduction of the game, ties into the end of the Voyager series.
A satisfactory outcome. Starfleet is reasonably pleased.
Reasonably?
Here are your new assignments. Telsia, you will command the security force on the USS Dallas. Chell...
You're breaking up the hazard team?
Precisely. Chell, you are assigned to the research outpost in the Guernica system.
Not even a starship?
Precisely. Monroe, I've assigned you to teach small group tactics here at Starfleet Academy.
You also assigned Tuvok to teach math?
Monroe is nursemaiding cadets?
Precisely. That is his best use.
Saving lives is no longer useful?
Read Janeway's report. She said the hazard team is a vital asset.
Precisely. Vital to the Delta Quadrant. Your so-called hazard team relied on non-regulation tactics.
And no so-called star bases for backup.
Precisely. Here in the Alpha Quadrant, traditional away teams are sufficient.
The hazard team takes missions that are too hot for traditional away teams.
There is no hazard team.
Oh, yes, there is. And it outnumbers you.
What? What was that?
Everyone calm down. Stemmons, what Captain Janeway prized was our ability to improvise flexible tactics for any situation.
Precisely. Such extemporaneous tactics are no longer appropriate. You should be grateful we have a place for you at all. Why aren't you grateful for a chance to relax after 7 long years of strife? I don't understand this at all.
Precisely. You don't understand. At all.
Oh, character animations. But wow, that guy is annoying.
I can't believe he's disbanding the hazard team.
Come on, Monroe. Just give me 5 minutes alone with him.
So you can be thrown into the brig?
Chang's right. We have to do something.
How do incompetent people end up with such important jobs?
Maybe we can get him fired for being a hack.
Whoa! Even Chell wasn't this bloodthirsty fighting the Borg.
I'm going to file an appeal with Starfleet Command. Someone in the chain of command will listen to reason.
And if that doesn't work?
Then we make some hard choices.
Damn!
And welcome to what I'm assuming is Starfleet Academy. I believe this is the only time in the game
Monroe,
we will see it.
You have a visitor waiting for you at the main entrance.
And right away, we've got to go see someone at the main entrance. And right here, I completely forget the keyboard command to use the
Ground
control
level.
panel here. So just a quick cut while I look that up. Wow, that was a quick turnaround there.
Greetings, Lieutenant.
Tuvok, what are you doing here?
I had time for a brief stopover on my way to Vulcan. Congratulations on your new assignment.
Thanks, but I don't want to leave active duty for teaching.
There are few jobs more important than teaching. But I will explain your plight to my colleagues.
Thanks, Tuvok. I just think I can be of better use out there.
The Academy offers contact with many prominent people. Demonstrations of talent and initiative do not go unnoticed.
Commander Tuvok, please report to Launch Pad 2.
It was an honor to serve with you.
The honor was mine, Lieutenant Monroe. Live long and prosper.
Lieutenant Monroe, please report to the Headmaster's office.
Okay. Off to see the headmaster then.
Can you believe it? Voyager returned after being gone all those years.
And one thing that happens in this game is there are occasions when you can wander around. Oh, invisible walls. There are occasions when you can wander around and happen across casual conversations. And you can stop and listen to them. I will be listening to a couple later in this episode. Most of them are not important to the game's plot, but some of them can be interesting.
Headmaster's office.
I swear that it's all right. You have my complete permission. I really want to see what it's like.
You have to understand.
For
Most
example, this
Betazoids hate
conversation.
using telepathy on those who don't have it. In the past, it's led to war and death. Far too many of us ended up in concentration camps, placed there by those who feared our powers. We've learned to respect the privacy of other races. Learning the value of other people's privacy was a major step forward for us. We've learned that all people have a right to think freely without coercion or outside scrutiny. But if you're really determined, we can give it a try.
I would be honored to have you read my mind.
But only for a moment.
So?
That's sweet.
Lieutenant Monroe reporting, sir.
Good to meet you, Lieutenant. I have your teaching assignment. You'll be instructing the cadets in small unit tactics.
Okay. Anything else? I guess not. Well, it's good to see you keep your books locked up. Wouldn't want anyone to walk off with your antique books. And where
Telsia
was
to Monroe.
that
Could you meet me in the courtyard? Starfleet's answered our petition.
turbolift? That's not the turbolift. That's not the turbolift either. Ah, here we go.
Ground level.
So I wonder what Telsia wants.
Cleanup teams required in the xenobiology lab.
Now, if you haven't played the original game, Monroe and Telsia develop something of a relationship in that, which will be explored a little bit further in this game.
Cochrane provides the foundation for all warp technology. His theories open space to humanity and still compose the basis for Federation ship technology.
But his theories are almost 300 years old. It's hard to imagine a time without warp technology, or that humans were ever that backwards.
They weren't backward, just unenlightened.
That's our point, sir. That culture created Zephyr Cochrane. So how could his work still have relevance?
Fail to understand the past, and you can never see the future.
I have an easier time with Cochrane's theories than with the early Vulcan warp technology.
The work of Dr. Leia Brahms is a lot more accessible.
While Dr. Brahms' work is necessary reading and very informative, you still need to maintain a fundamental understanding of Dr. Cochrane's work.
I still think it's a waste of time. We'll never really break new ground by relying on ancient theories.
And we'll never make progress without building on the past.
But we've gone far past Vulcan technology.
Every race in the Federation makes its contribution.
Can we at least study someone from this century?
Or this planet?
Remember, ex astris scientia, from the stars' knowledge.
Yeah, it's nice to see a Vulcan quoting Latin. Well, let's see what Telsia wants. Actually, I'm going to leave that for the next episode. You see, one thing this game adds, over the last game, is some kind of dialogue trees. This is especially relevant when talking to Telsia or one other character, because there is also a romantic subplot. How we deal with these characters will determine, to a very small extent, how the end of the game plays out, as far as they are concerned. So I will leave it up to you guys, if you have an opinion of how we should deal with Telsia and then later this other character. See you next time.